Hey guys, and welcome back to STL TV Live. This is Christia Parker, and now joining me in the studio is a very good friend of mine, Marquita Roberson. She is a fitness expert extraordinaire. You guys don't want to put on like 5 to 10 pounds this holiday season, so she's going to help us stay fit for the holidays. How are you doing, Marquita?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Now, you've been in the fitness field for a very long time. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got started?
Actually, I started out in a field similar to yours. I have a bachelor's degree actually in broadcasting, TV and radio. So after college, I actually interned with Tammy Holland at UPN, and I worked as a broadcast assistant with Channel 4. I always knew I wanted to be in the field where I was involved with people, but I transitioned into fitness because that was really where my passion was. I just didn't know how to transition.
Right.
So around 2007 is when I decided to go ahead and fully transition into jumping into that field and really making a career out of it.
Great. Now, how did you decide, or how did you figure out that that's what you were called to do? That was your passion?
Well, I've always been active since elementary school, always involved in sports and things of that nature. So it was always an interest of mine, and a couple nutrition courses that I took in college really sparked my interest, but I never really took a hold of it until a couple years after I got out of school. So it was the best transition that I made because I found that this is really my comfort zone, it's my passion, and it's what I am called to do.
Great. Now, you do more than just training, you also compete. Tell us a little bit about your competitions.
Yes. I have recently been competing in fitness competitions right now in the amateur circuit, so I am hoping to go professional, but right now I've competed in figure, Miss Physique, and sports fitness model. My most recent accomplishment was Las Vegas, actually the United States Natural this past year, 2011, and I placed first in
Great, we're looking at this
sports
picture right here on the screen. Go on, girl.
Thank you. So,
congratulations. Placed first this time.
Yep.
And you placed in all the other ones, but this is the first time that you've placed first.
Yep,
Congratulations.
absolutely. So very appreciative of that, and now I'm just trying to grow and learn, and I don't know when my next show is, but when I know, you'll know.
Yeah. Now, you train a lot of people and you work with people on a daily basis. What are some of the pitfalls or some of the hardest things for people to lose weight that really want to?
Consistency. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people come in with the expectation that is greater than what they are actually able to do themselves. For example, you know, I want to lose 40 pounds by my birthday. It happens to be 2 weeks from now.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, we cannot accomplish that, you know, safely and effectively without carving a timeline based on what your goals are, where your body is starting, what your abilities are, and how consistent you are in order for us to get to that goal. So I think for most people, if really understanding where their body is starting, also consistency, what habits we have to break in order for us to really change lifestyle. That's the most important thing. It's really lifestyle change, not necessarily how quickly can you get me into this dress.
Great. I know a lot of people talk about, you know, I don't weigh myself, I just see how my clothes fit, or, you know, I don't worry about inches, I worry about the pounds, or I don't worry about pounds, I worry about inches. What should we look at, you know, when we're talking about weight loss and being healthy?
It's actually a little bit of both, because the inches reflect more of a loss of body fat percentage, which is definitely important because that number reflects how much excess fat you have around your arteries and your heart. And of course, you don't really want to be in excess of a certain amount based on your height, your weight, that type of thing. Unfortunately, most people don't know their body fat percentage. Most people focus on the scale, and the scale simply tells you how much you weigh. It fluctuates based on what you've eaten, what you haven't eaten, are you retaining water? So there's so many factors to simply looking at the scale. You do want to look at other factors such as, are your clothes fitting better? Are you looking better? Does your skin look better? All those things together reflects your results.
Now, with the problem with obesity in, you know, the United States, what do you say to that? How do we combat that?
Actually, I would say combating that is really an individual effort. I think if more people start to be responsible for themselves and for their own health, then it'll kind of create a trickle-down effect. We're so focused on the collective effort, but collectively, if everyone involved is not focusing on their own health and changing their own lifestyles, we really can't combat the problem.
Great. You guys, we have a lot more coming up with Marquita here. She's going to give us some fitness tips for the holidays so you can have a healthier holiday. We have 10 coming up, so you don't want to miss this. Remember to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis. You can friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always catch us streaming live on STLTV.net. I'm going to do some push-ups during the break. We'll be right back.